So the world just keeps on getting stranger. It seems like every day I find some of the weirdest stuff, and today will be no exception. I found quite a few things that people are having some problems with lately. One article that's really funny about a woman coming to terms with her desires and how she used to feel bad because she didn't like seeing her man in a dress. But she went through some therapy, got used to that, and now she's quite fine with it. Or so she says. And then we've got something else to talk about. Maybe your wine parties and how those need to be a little bit more progressive. And my favorite one, the one I have right in the front here, about data bias and how this image right here, this crash test dummy, well, you guessed it, that crash test dummy represents the patriarchy. So we're going to talk about this stuff. But first, let's have a word from our sponsor. Hey guys, I want to take a minute to talk about Ridge Wallet before we go on. Really cool company. They've been a sponsor of this channel for a while, and they make really good stuff. Their wallets are really cool. They're really sleek, small little wallets. You can fit a lot in them. What it is they're about the size of a credit card, and this way you can stuff them in your front pockets, okay? You know, sitting on wallets, not very fun, hurts after a while. This is a nice little wallet. You can stick it in your front pocket. You got a money clip on here. You can also go with a strap. There's options there. A lot of cool colors. You can get them in carbon fiber, aluminum blue. They have some new designs up there. Also, they've got some really good reviews. Check them out. They've got tons and tons of good reviews. Good company. They have good products too, not just wallets. You can get backpacks. You can get mobile power devices. They've got phone cases where you can get a little bit of so you got a Ridge wallet, you get a phone case with it. Or maybe you just want to get the phone case. The phone case has got a place for your ID, a credit card, like if you're going to go to a concert. You don't have to take a bunch of stuff with you. You don't have to worry about losing stuff. They've been really good with free speech channels. I see them support other channels like mine, and I of course want to support that. I think they're worth looking at. Don't forget, you get a lifetime warranty with them. Also, if you use the code FLASH, you get 10% off of all their products. There's a link in the description. You can go ahead and click on that link, and then when you check out, use the FLASH code. You're going to save some money. Give them a look. Check out their stuff. They're a really great company. I wouldn't be shilling them if I didn't like them. So we head over to Yahoo Finance for the top questions that people are looking for answers to. And we got it right here. How data bias makes everyday products sexist, from medicine to seatbelts. Now, there's a couple of interesting things in here, but a lot of it's ridiculous, like complaining about a crash test dummy, which is incredibly stupid. I don't see any gender when I look at this crash test dummy. Do you know what I see? I see a freaking crash test dummy that looks like a human. That's the problem here. But hey, where's the crash test dummy that looks like a girl, I guess? I mean, we need to have two kinds, because who cares? Who's so bent out of shape over a damn crash test dummy? Stupid. But this is what these people are whining about all the time. Stupid stuff like this. So now we need two types of crash test dummies. And then it'll be offensive because where's the non-binary one? I don't know. These people, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with them. I don't know. Then it goes on to talk about how in medical research, a lot of the medical data comes from male bodies. Here's a thought. I don't know the ratios between men and women when it comes to donating bodies for medical science and such. Maybe women aren't donating as much for them to collect that data. I don't know what to tell you. But, in a world where so much is wrong, this is what people advocate for. Different types of crash test dummies, complaining about seat belts, and, organ donation, donating your bodies for science. It's not the scientists' fault that women aren't donating their bodies. What do you want them to do? Grave rob them? What do you want them to do? Where's your solution? You don't have one. Instead, you wrote an entire book about this stupid stuff, and you even got an award for it because, of course, you got an award for it. I'm in the wrong business. Then we have this gem, finding your voice to spread activism in the wine world. That's right, ladies. Maybe you like to go to the vineyard, have some wine tasting. Maybe you like to have some wine parties with the ladies. Well, you're doing it wrong. You know what you should be doing at these things? Instead of, having fun and discussing things and maybe doing a little gossip, what you should be doing is talking about feminism and progressive issues. You need to make those wine parties a little bit more woke. You need to make them a little more woke. That way, you're being a good, empowered woman. Because you're not allowed to just have fun and unwind. Oh, no. You need to talk about woke garbage 24/7. What are you doing to help out your fellow ladies if you're not talking about progressive issues at the wine party? You silly lady, you need to get in line and recognize your fallacies and your wrong think. And then we have this one, which has got to be one of the best articles I've ever seen. My boyfriend's wedding dress unveiled my own shortcomings over masculinity. What is this treasure chest, you ask? Well, here's what's going on. Basically, these two right here, you see the lovely couple there embracing each other, having a little bit of a romance there on the mountain. Apparently, there's an event coming up. Or actually, it already happened. That's the point of this article. And what happened was the lovely lady here and this guy, I guess, there's a thing. They were going to go skiing on this mountain. And one of the things that they do is, everyone wears dresses. So this guy had to, get a dress. And they were at the Salvation Army. And he was very excited, was frolicking around the place with his dress in excitement that he found the one. This made her very uncomfortable at first. She was a little uncomfortable, unraveled. I don't know how I feel about this. But then she realized, wait a second, it's really the patriarchy that's making me feel this way. These gender norms, these stinking norms. I can't believe I like a manly man. What's wrong with me? Why isn't this dress in my man in the dress getting me percolating? I blame society. I blame society that I'm not getting moisture from this fantabulous man here in this gown. What is wrong with me? It's not me, it's you, it's society. So of course she's a little upset, that's not the image that's getting her percolating. So she blames other men and society and gender norms. Another thing that was really funny about this article, she talks about the first time her and this guy hooked up. And he wore a dress for the first time when they hooked up. And, she was like, oh, this is the first time I've undressed a man in a dress. It's very weird culture. All right, this is what you want to do, that's fine. Okay? But don't blame society and the fact that, most dudes don't want to get dresses on. If this is what you want to do, I don't have a problem with it. That's fine. But I'm saying, obviously, I don't think from the way she writes this article, this is the kind of guy that she's looking for. I don't think that that's really it. But the problem is she wants to be super progressive. She talks about in this article how she champions progressive values. So she literally, from what it sounds like to me after reading this, is forcing herself to believe that this is what she wants when it's not. And because of that, there's obviously problems stewing from that. And I probably don't see this relationship going. She's with him most likely so that she can say that, oh, well, look at me, I'm a good progressive lady, Really lying to him because it's obviously not what she's looking for. So now she's got this guy, who's probably all into her and is going to end up being disappointed because she's going to end up bouncing on him in a few years because this isn't the kind of guy she wants. It's more people lying to each other about what they want and just being unhappy together. And that's not going to work, in the long run. So, what a clown world. It's literally a clown world. Anyway, That's pretty much it. Let me know your guys' thoughts. What do you think about crash test dummies being a problem? What do you think about, maybe at the wine event, you need to get a little bit more woke? What do you think about the couple lying to each other? This isn't the relationship they want, but hey, we got to have the right values. So him being in the dress makes her look good in front of her progressive buddies, I guess. I don't know. Either way, fun stuff to talk about. Give me your thoughts, what you thought about all this stuff. I'd like to hear it in the comments below. Also, share the video, throw a like up, subscribe. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, take a moment. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. There's something going on right now, and they've been unsubscribing people. So just take a second and double check on that, and subscribe if you're new.
Hello there.